Welcome back to Rebel Ants Radio. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is the official podcast of the Rebel Ants NFT project, which you and I have created. It's like our baby. It's our baby of love. How are you?
It is our baby. You gave birth to it, remember?
Yeah, speaking of love, do you know why I'm wearing this
And you
McLaren
cried.
hat?
Where did you get this hat from?
Don't worry about it.
2 seconds ago, you didn't have that hat.
I know. I've got a lot going on back here. I got prop comedy all over the place. Wait till you see what's
What
next.
happened?
Do you know why we're sporting McLaren right now?
Why? Because they suck?
Because they won today. Thank you very much. Spoiler alert.
Thanks for sport. You're such a dick.
And
I haven't
you know
watched
have
the race yet.
on? Yeah, I watched the race. It was beautiful.
I haven't watched it.
Well, every lap was intense, and I think you should watch it.
I've been on a plane all day.
A plane. Well, excuse us, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yeah, look.
Is that
this
a
real.
3D background? Is that what you have on? Like a fake background? Virtual?
It's a real background.
Are there real trees in the background?
That's a real palm tree back there.
It's a real palm tree. All right. Well, listen, everyone who's joining us, thank you for doing that. I'm sure you have nothing better to do, and that means you're my kind of person to hang out with tonight. So smash the like button if you're on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, get over to YouTube, smash the like button. And if you don't do that for us, we will end the show early. So those are the requirements for joining. We might have to end the show early because Miguel might be too inebriated to make it through. Where are you at right now on an inebriation scale of 0 to 10?
9.
9. Okay, I'm at a 0, so this is going to work out real well.
Like, I've been drinking this whole bottle.
Oh, boy. How much is left? That's how we'll know.
It's not that much. Actually, I don't know if you can see it. Wait.
It's about half. No, it's like...
a little more than half.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope we can make it through this without you falling out of your chair.
What do you mean? I can hold my liquor. I'm not you.
I've seen you throw up.
No, you have not.
No, I have not. Well, we have serious things to talk about tonight, okay? I need you at performance.
I cannot promise you that.
All right, well.
90%.
We'll just delete this if it gets weird.
Fine.
It is episode 67 for us. Doesn't that sound like a big number?
It does sound like a big number. You know, I wanted to tell you the other day, I was watching this episode about this dude who went to get like his hair done, like his bald spot. He got it done.
He got it done? What does that mean?
No, he did. He went to like Switzerland or something to like get it done. Right? He paid like all this money. But listen to this, like, huh?
He got his hair back? Was that the getting it done?
He got his hair back. But listen to this, like, not only did he get his hair back, he paid like all this money, but they put him in like this resort that the doctors take care of him. He stays there. He drinks. He parties. Like he does all these things while he's getting his hair done. Like they're putting the little plugs on him.
I don't want to do that.
I didn't. Why you think I'm attacking you? Who said anything about you?
Because you're talking about my baldness, my baldingness.
That's not true.
It is not a protected class as it pertains to government protection, but it should be baldness. You know, there's gender, race, country of origin.
I think you're being very defensive right now.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm kind of accepting the status of my hair, which will be this
since
way.
We're going to talk about this, because I wasn't talking about you, but since we're going to talk about it now, I think we should just shave your head.
This is pretty much, I get a 1. I go to the barber and I say, give me a 1.
No, but not a 1, like a 0. It should just be shaved.
You know, but then like 2 days later, it starts to grow back again. It's like, well, that didn't last very long.
Well, you got to maintain it every day. You got to use that little...
I don't want to do anything every day, which is why I don't shave every day. That's why I shave it like once a week, and then it does its thing. I think
it'll look cool. You should let the beard grow.
Yeah.
Just hear me out. You should let the beard grow, and then just shave the head, and get a motorcycle jacket.
I have a motorcycle jacket.
There you go. Perfect.
I have a Harley jacket.
You should wear it.
I need a Harley helmet.
After you shave the head.
I'm going to get all the accessories of being a motorcycle rider without having a motorcycle. And then eventually, maybe on my 50th birthday, get a motorcycle.
I think we should both get one.
Oh, I like this. We could be real like rebel gang. Well, we could start a motorcycle gang called the Rebel Ants.
The Rebel Ants. Yeah, that actually
jackets.
Sounds pretty good.
That would actually be cool. That would be a good jacket, actually. I think we should do that.
It would be a good jacket.
All right, listen, before we get into all the good stuff, I just want to invite our 8 friends to head over to rebelants.io. And from there, you'll get some information about us. First thing you can do if you wanted is you could mint a Rebel Ant Battle for the Colony, which You've been doing a great job of airdropping them to some lucky winners on X. So make sure you follow us on X at Rebel
Yeah.
Ants for your chance to win some of these. We're going to airdrop tonight as well. But every time somebody gets it, they seem excited about the artwork. So I think the people, our people, like it, which is what
Yeah.
counts. So head over to rebelants.io. You can mint your very own Rebel Ant Battle for the Colony for 0.005 ETH, which is basically free at this point. So do yourself a
It is.
favor. This is financial advice. Go get a Rebel Ant.
Hey, you know, every time I airdrop them, I'm always thinking like, shit, who's gonna get the who's gonna get the Moon Man?
I know.
There's only one of those.
I know. I know. And if we go back to the website, you'll see it right over here. It's
The
this
little
one
Moon
right
Man.
here.
And there's
Yeah,
only
one
one
Moon
of the Power Rangers. No, there's two Power Rangers, the red one and the
There's a
blue
couple.
one.
There's a blue Power Ranger, right?
Yeah, it's a blue one.
Yeah. So it's true. There's a lucky winner out there. What should we make the hashtag for tonight for those to tag us so that we can airdrop some winners?
Well, they're already tagging their wallets under the tweet that I did under the.
Oh,
Zeet.
for today.
It's called a Zeet.
Okay, so people need to go to find us on Twitter, on X, and drop their wallet address in response to your post, and then they'll be in the running for a airdrop.
Correct.
Is that true? Okay.
That is very true.
Great.
Maybe I get so intoxicated that I airdrop more than 10. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
What a
Alpha.
tease. What a tease. It's so bright out there. I got to put my glasses on. That's too good. That news is too fire.
Super bright, bro.
All right. Well, listen, drop a comment. Let us know where you're joining from because you are not home. So I'm interested to know where the rest of our listeners are.
I am in an undisclosed island.
Undisclosed island with real trees. Real trees.
Do you want me to take the laptop all the way to where the pool is?
No, I don't trust you to walk around in your current state.
I have a swimmer pool right here.
Well, I don't trust you to swim in your current state either.
I
wouldn't keep the camera on all night so we can watch and see. Hey, he hasn't moved in a while. I don't know that he's holding his breath anymore.
That's true. That's a good point.
All right, so there are some things happening in the world as it pertains to crypto and NFTs. So, a few stories caught my eye. I want to share them with you. And then, if there's anything else you want to talk about, we'll talk about it. Sound good?
Yeah, what do we got?
All right, first thing was, I learned about this sale of a CryptoPunk. That, CryptoPunks are one of the rarest, I don't know about rarest, but they're one of the most prestigious NFT collections in the history of NFT.
I may or may not have one.
Huh?
I may or may not have one.
You may or may not have one. You may or may not have it up behind you when you're home all the time. So
nobody notices that it's there.
I noticed these things.
I know you did. Well, I have it, but still.
Yeah.
Nobody notices that it's back there.
So the one in question is Punk 2386, and this is a Twitter post by @0xquit, handle quit. And it says, current high bid of 600 ETH sold for 10 ETH today. So you might be asking yourself, how does a punk sell for 10 ETH? That's like nothing compared to what it's actually worth and what you could sell it for, right? So a combination of clever sleuthing followed by an unfortunate miscalculation leads to a 7-figure payday for the wallet holder who ended up with this. So we'll go through this. We'll go through the thread just to explain it much better than I could. But I'll give a rough attempt. Basically, at some point, somebody listed this punk on a marketplace that allows you to tokenize or fractionalize the NFT, so it can be sold or traded for portions of it. Now that marketplace has shut down, but the contract stayed live. So at some point, somebody listed this. Other people bought pieces of it. And one of the mechanisms on the marketplace is that you can offer to buy the whole thing for whatever price. And if nobody rejects it, none of the other holders reject that offer, you buy it. You become the owner for whatever that offer was. So somebody must have forgotten that this was set up this way because it's been a defunct marketplace for a long time. Somebody saw it there. And if you're not on the marketplace to see that these bids are coming in or these requests for these buyouts are happening, it just defaults to selling it versus defaulting to needing approval. So because nobody objected to it, it just happened. So let's see what happens here. This ape punk was fractionalized into 10,000 ERC20 tokens on September
Wow.
26, 2020, and spread out among what is now 257 holders. This was done on a now decommissioned platform called Niftex. The contracts continue to live forever. The setup is such that any shareholder can propose a shotgun, whereby any shareholder can propose a buyout price. And if nobody counters, they can purchase the asset after 14 days. So this person, with the address ending in 282, they initiated a shotgun on August 28th of this year. Some people took notice, including at least two shareholders. One put it off because they thought they had more time, but the other, at Gmoney NFT, made an attempt to block. In order to block the buyout, you must effectively purchase the proposer's shares at higher than their proposed price. So they proposed a buyout of 0.001 ETH per share, which is 10 ETH for all the shares.
Uh-huh.
So a valid counter was needed for basically 0.001 and then just, one fraction of an ETH more, because you look at however many decimals it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like saying, okay, I'm going to bid this for 10 cents. Someone just needs to bid 10 and 1/10 more cents, right?
Yeah.
Like barely the smallest amount possible, higher. Gmoney submitted a counterclaim of 0.0001, just short of the requirement. So they missed it by like one decimal. Gmoney submitted, at this point, if any other shareholder had contributed 10,000 WE, 2/10 trillionths of a cent to the counterclaim, the shotgun would have been blocked. But 2/10 trillionths of a cent was not committed. The shotgun was not blocked, and this person walks away with the steal of the century, one of only 24 ape punks, for 70% under the global punk floor.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
That is very crazy.
He says, upon reading, I think this needs clarification. Outbidding requires purchasing their shares at a higher price than the proposed price. So if he proposed a total of 10 ETH, somebody just needs to come in with a higher price.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
So, yeah, really incredible. There was a lot of discussion about, is this the wrong thing to do? Is this acceptable because it's playing within the rules? I mean, what are your initial thoughts? Is this like a shitty thing to do?
It's a shitty thing to do, but it's acceptable. Am I right or am I wrong? Huh?
Yeah, it's all of it. It is, I think it speaks to this idea that we, as crypto continues to age, we dip our toes in all these different sites and try these different things, and we want to experiment, we want to tokenize, we want to fractionalize. But if you don't understand the fine details and you don't remember where all these things are living, especially as they become decommissioned, you're supposed to somehow go back and do that.
I personally wouldn't have done it. Like,
you wouldn't have taken it for 10 ETH?
No, because the owner, it wouldn't be right for the owner. I don't like doing that to people.
Yeah, it's shitty. I'm trying to think what I would do. I think I'd be, what it is, if I saw maybe somebody fat fingered a post for 10 ETH and I had 10 ETH, maybe I would do it knowing that it was a mistake. But this level of like the detail in this process is probably beyond what I would do or make the effort of to try and like recognize that this was sitting out there and make that attempt. I don't know. I'd like to think I wouldn't intentionally I wouldn't steal it from someone, but if they posted it, I'd go for it.
I mean, whoever posted it too is kind of at fault at the same time.
Right. That's what I'm saying is like, yes, it is their fault, but it was just a shitty situation,
Yeah.
There was another story.
Sure.
Say again?
For sure, it's shitty.
Yeah, there was.
Hey, you know what I realized?
Story. What?
So I realized that I've been drinking the champagne, right, that I have in my hands on a cup. I don't know why. I could just drink it from the bottle.
Yeah, because that's how ballers drink. Ballers drink right from the bottle.
Why do you have to be so extra?
Are you gonna like pour it on yourself too, like over your AirPod Max?
I might do it after the show. Yeah.
In the pool.
In the pool, yeah.
Don't break that pool, okay?
How would I break the pool?
I don't think filters are designed to filter out champagne, as you may or may not know, as a maybe pool owner yourself.
I do have a pool, but that's all right.
I
had to break my filter.
That's my story on punks.
Sticking to it?
Sticking to it. There was another interesting story that was shared around that about other mistakes that people have made and that people were able to exploit. So I'll pull up one or two of them for next show because I thought they were interesting, and maybe just some lessons, some things for people to be mindful of as they leave bids hanging out there all the time.
Yeah.
Across
Yeah,
multiple.
that actually happens a lot where there are people just put stuff up without realizing what they're doing, and then somebody just takes it and it's worth like millions of dollars. Didn't it happen with an ape once? It did. I'm pretty sure it
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Let me see. Let me pull up the other one now because I think it was an interesting story. Let me see if I have it bookmarked. Okay, here we go. What's so weird is that when you're logged into Rebel Ants, bookmarks
Yeah.
appears here, but when I'm in my
Is that a
other
picture of
one,
me there? What is that?
yeah, that was you. That was you. All right, there's this one. Okay, so this was the other post here. So this person said today happened to be one of the biggest crypto punk heists of all time, and then they let's see. I think they give another story about it. No, 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 no. Okay, so I'll find another story so that we can talk about it next time. Anyway, you had reminded me that there was some news in the Trump world as it pertains to cryptocurrency
Yeah.
that is being revealed tomorrow. So Trump to launch World Liberty Financial crypto platform on September 16th. In a video
So,
posted on X, Donald Trump announced that his World Liberty Financial crypto project
mhm.
would launch. This was a 12-second video or something like that, very short video. What was interesting to me about the video, if I hit play.
Join me live on Twitter Spaces at 8 p.m. September 16th for the launch of World Liberty Financial. We're embracing the future with crypto and leaving the slow and outdated big banks behind.
We got Rug Radio,
Oh yeah,
a partnership with Rug Radio. Isn't that interesting?
that's very interesting. Hey, he's been like really pro crypto though in the last couple
In
of
the
months,
last few months, him and his kids.
and his kid. Well, the kids have always been into crypto.
No, no, no. Some of them, even I think Junior recently said like, I've been learning more about this and I finally get it. Like it's finally,
Oh really?
like yeah. So the
I mean,
article
he's definitely got the crypto world behind him because he's been like just posting shit on X and talking about it so much.
yeah. Do you think that's enough of a reason to sway someone's position on who they're going to vote for based on their crypto?
Fuck yeah! You know why? Because let's say he gets elected and you own a shitload of crypto, you know it's going to go up,
You would hope so.
and you want that money for sure. So,
You do want that money.
whether you like him or don't like him, you're gonna go for it.
Yeah. I think people. I would hope you don't make a decision based solely on crypto, but I think to your point, if it's somebody's world and they're really waiting for the big payout, they'd probably want to see that.
They probably want to see that, yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, he's gonna regulate it, not regulate it to an extent that you can't do anything, but I think that he's gonna definitely be if he gets elected, he's definitely gonna be a big, huge part of pushing crypto forward.
Yeah, but the thing
Somehow.
is, he doesn't know anything about crypto. He's
I
done
know he
these
doesn't, but
NFTs, he's done these cards, and he's made a few million and walked away. But it's not like
yeah,
he knows.
he doesn't know. But it's all about the perception of knowing.
Oh, great! Even more reason to vote for him.
Well, do
He doesn't
politics?
know. It's just the
Let me
perception.
ask you something. Do politics know anything that they're talking about anyway?
No, they don't
No.
even read the bills they sign.
Exactly. So what do you? It's the same shit.
I'm not saying anyone's a good candidate.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
They're all for number one themselves.
That is true. So Trump has previously made several cryptic posts concerning the World Liberty Financial, vaguely positioning it as a decentralized finance platform for borrowing and lending. Nothing new there. A white paper reported that the project would allow users to store money in a digital wallet. Nothing new there. Offer a credit account system. Nothing new there. Borrow or lend cash to others. I don't know why they're calling it cash. And use tokens to invest in assets like crypto. Nothing new there. A non-transferable governance token has also been mentioned as part of the platform. Now that could be interesting. Non-transferable governance token makes me think about things like driver's license, voting. Like if there was a way to prove that this was my token, this is my wallet, it's non-transferable, so the thing I'm holding in here is mine, then that could be interesting. Like a soul bound,
I agree with you on that. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that's something definitely I mean, we've talked about it a few times,
Yeah.
saying that all that stuff can be in a blockchain.
Let's do it. Statements from World Liberty Financial have also suggested it wants to spread the use of US dollar pegged stablecoins in DeFi. Along with bullish comments about stablecoins, the project has teased a partnership and collaboration with DeFi protocol AV, I don't know how you pronounce that, possibly indicating World Liberty Financial will be built on the Ethereum blockchain. That seems... okay. Trump has secured strong support within the crypto community since promising to support the industry if again elected president in November. Do you think he did anything pro crypto in his first run? I don't remember.
Didn't he do the NFTs?
No. I mean, like, did he have any legislation that was pro?
Oh, no.
No. Okay, great. It's going to be great. Sentiment around World Liberty Financial has been mixed. Some question Trump's decision to launch the project while also running for president, as the project is set to go live 50 days before the election tomorrow. Nick Carter, a Trump supporter and partner at Castle Island Ventures, told Politico on September 6th, the project was a huge mistake. It looks like Trump's inner circle is just cashing in on his recent embrace of crypto in a kind of naive way. Frankly, it looks like they're burning a lot of the goodwill that's been built within the industry so far. So it comes out tomorrow. I guess we'll find out what's happening tomorrow.
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yep.
What else we got?
Hold on. Chill out. Stop yelling at me. All right, so our friend of the show, friend of the pod, Casey Montero of Saints of LA, has been pushing this idea of make NFTs great again. So this is how we transition from Trump into NFTs, is with make NFTs great again. So when you first saw him talking about make NFTs great again, what were your initial thoughts? Were you like, yeah, I can get behind that, or this is not appropriate?
I can get anything behind Casey does. I just love the guy.
Yeah. It's like it's not MAGA, it's like mana, which then makes me think of like Magic the Gathering. Okay.
I like it. It's catchy though.
I do like it. Yeah, make NFTs great again. I think a lot of people could get behind that. I think there's probably not too many new people in the NFT space. I think it's probably people who've just been around for a while. So
yeah,
I think, like you said, everyone should be able to rally behind that idea. When you think about making NFTs great again, what does that look like to you?
Pretty much just bringing NFTs back and the word back like we used to be. You know what I mean? Like we were the it before meme coins happened.
We were the it. Yeah, that's true. I've got one of his tweets pulled up here.
Yeah, so there's this really good video that they made, the Saints, Casey and his people, which is right there. Yeah, if you're able to make that bigger, that'd be great. But that video is freaking amazing. I love it.
Graphic magazine to masturbate.
All right, so let's play this 23-second video.
2, 3. Velociraptor. Favorite non-pornographic magazine to masturbate to. Good housekeeping. If you were a chick, who's the one guy you would sleep with? John Stamos. You become best friends? Yep. You want to go do karate in the garage?
That is fucking hilarious, dude. I love that shit.
It is good. It is good.
It's really good. So that's, if you go back, it's a D-Gods and a Saint.
Yeah. Is that a partnership now? Is that something we should be thinking about?
No, it's not a partnership. I just think it's funny. And I think he thinks it's funny. So he did it.
I think about that feeling when NFTs were really starting to kick off in 2020 and 2021. Yeah. It's like there was an excitement. There was an excitement about being part of a community. There was an excitement about new launches. There was an excitement about traits. There was an excitement about roadmaps. And a lot of that has kind of fallen off, as we've talked about and as we've seen.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we've talked about roadmaps before. The problem with roadmaps is that they're ever evolving.
Right.
So like you can't be like when we first started our project, we had a roadmap, and then we were like, we need to ditch this because it just continues to change every week with the technology. The technology is evolving so fast that you just you can't have a specific roadmap for something.
Yeah.
It just doesn't exist. It should just evolve as things go by. And if you notice, many NFT projects nowadays, they don't really have a roadmap anymore. It's just
right. They don't have roadmaps.
Just do what they need to do.
Yeah, I think they have more of a dialogue.
Yeah.
Right? Even if it's just online, it's just more of a dialogue of saying, hey, this is what we're working on, this is what we're hoping to put out, this is what the goal is. But it's not Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4.
Yeah. Well, talking about communities, like, you know, I wanted to give a couple of shout outs to a couple of communities. Like, I joined a couple communities last week and the week before that. So I joined the Jirasan community.
Hmm.
Hopefully, I'm saying it right. Right. I joined the Plague NFT and the Genuine Undead, and I've gotten nothing but like love and support from that community. They're fucking amazing. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue to support those three communities and see what else I can find out there. Like I think I have six Genuine Undead ones.
Wow.
I have one Plague and I have one. No, I have two Jiras actually. Um, so I do want to get another Jira. There's one that I'm eyeballing the past couple of days. I mean, it's really expensive, but I think I just love the look of it. So I think I'm gonna end up getting it.
Treat yourself good. Go get one.
Wink, wink for people listening out there. Maybe tonight it'll happen.
Ew.
But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if you've seen the Jiras. Have you or no?
I've looked around through them. Let's see if we can bring them up. And to that point, if anyone is watching or listening and they have a suggestion for a community that's really strong, really interesting, drop a comment, tweet at us, let us know who we should be looking at, who we should be considering. Because
More and more, like the more and more I keep talking about the like all these communities that are out there that are genuine and doing the right thing, right? And then when I join like communities like I hate to say it, like DGOTS or like I don't know what else, like even the ape community, you know what I mean? Like those guys weren't really like active like these guys are. Like the moment I joined, for example, Jira or even the Plague or even Genuine Undead, I got like extreme love through
Yeah.
X. It was insane, like insane. Right? I didn't get that with DGOTS. And I posted my DGOT like 1,000 times and I got nothing.
What do you think that is? Are they resting on their laurels? Are they burned out of welcoming new members?
I don't know. It's just it shouldn't you shouldn't be burnt out for welcoming new members because they make your community. Like that shouldn't be happening. I just think that I what I really want to say I'm not gonna say because I don't want it to be interpreted the wrong way. But I just
Say
think
it. Don't be a bitch. Say it.
no. I just think that I just think that some people that are running, that
some people.
no, I'm not gonna get into it.
Say his
but-
name.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it.
Say his name. This is like the never-ending story.
I just feel like
childlike
there's.
Empress is talking to Bastion.
Shut up.
She's like, "Say my name."
I just feel like fuck it. I just feel like Frank doesn't give a fuck about community.
Oh,
Fuck it. I said it, and he posts all this bullshit all the time, and I just don't see it. And you know what? And maybe he'll change my mind if he sees this, and maybe he'll. I don't know. I just think that he's way surpassed. Like in his mind, I think he's way above like the community.
yeah. I think he does what he wants, which is respectable. I think that's
It's
what he-
respectable, but I feel like, but you never forget where you come from. You never forget where you come from.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's building and he's doing all these other things and this and that, and he posts fucking 8,000 times a day. But I never see anything about like, what's a good okay? Here's a good example, right? Casey, perfect example of a great community leader. He's always involved with his community. Somebody gets a brand new Saints, he's there. You know what I mean? The community's there. Somebody talks about Saints, he's there. The whole community's there. Like you don't see that with DGOTs anymore. You just don't. And I still have my DGOT. I'm not saying that I'm gonna get rid of it or anything, but like I just wish that it would go back to where it used to be. Does that make sense?
I feel you.
Like I'm not. It's not that I'm hating. It's just that I just want. I don't know. I just want more from.
Maybe that's part of making NFTs great again. Is
I want the community to go back to where it used to be. Yeah, it just people can't forget. Doesn't matter how much money you have. I have fucking money. Everybody knows I have money. I'm not gonna change who I am because fucking I have money, and that's what I feel happened with DGOTs. Like all of a sudden I'm worth this much. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I too harsh? Am I being too harsh right now?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say from, we're not in his shoes, and he's been shit on many a times for his attempts to do things.
He has. Yeah, he has.
And there's got to be some level of thick-skinnedness to be able to say,
I get it, but you don't change.
I got to tune out the community for better or worse.
You don't change who you are, regardless of who's shitting on you.
Well, Frank, we're going to give you an invitation to come on the show and explain yourself to Miguel so that we can put this to rest and hopefully win over some of the other community members that may have the same sentiment but aren't willing to step out and say it.
Once in a blue, you'll see him post about some community member.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then it'll go viral or whatever the case might be. But
yeah,
like all in about the community, that doesn't happen no more. Like, it's all about what can I build today to make more money tomorrow.
I feel you. Well, he posted something today, which was very interesting. And, he posted that they are launching a coin. And I think his post basically just says, we launched a coin.
There you go. Building more shit.
Let's see. What did he say? He said, $DGOD or ticker DGOD just filled, migrating to Radium. And so this is all today. This is all in the last couple of hours. He's basically been live tweeting what this process was. And so basically we tried some shit. We learned some shit. Now we're trying some new shit. That's what he's been saying. That's what we've been posting about. He was saying DGODs to 0, which really upset the community once upon a time. Now it's DGODs to $1 because now there's a token involved, right? Now there's a new thing. So let's take a look at what that is, just for the interest of it. So dgods.com/list, and very high overview of it's a coin. It's not an airdrop. And if you click into their to learn more, it brings you to this Notion page, which basically says, here was the problem. The problem was there's all these different assets. There's DGODs on Solana. There's DGODs on Ethereum. There's UTs on Solana. There's fuzzy DGODs on ETH. There's fuzzy DGODs on Polygon, maybe. What the actual fuck is this? The solution, just buy $DGODs. It's a new coin on Solana. The supply is 10 billion. DGODs, UTs, and $dust can be converted into DGODs. And as we know, converting really means burning. So there's a swap and then there's the burn, right? So you convert your NFT or dust to a fixed amount of $DGOD. Every asset we've ever created can be converted into DGODs. And so the basic tokenomics, the distribution of $DGOD has been happening organically for the past 3 years without anyone realizing it. Between DGODs, UTs, and dust, there are 41,241 unique holders on 4 chains. And of these holders, the top 10 only hold 9.3% of $DGOD. Let's see, it already launched, it already filled. And do I have to convert? This part's interesting. No, there's no extra benefit to converting. You might feel like you're supposed to do the new thing. We're giving you the temptation, but if we all reject it, it's the most bullish outcome. Holding NFT is like delisting the coin. Low float, not through VC Ponzonomics, but through a truly diamond dick community. There's not enough DGOD. So you and I had basically said, well, why would you convert, right? The converting creates the utility of the $DGOD, whereas if you don't convert it, you still have the value of the token, but you're not holding the token. You just still have the value of the token.
Right.
So I think that's the difference. And what he's saying is it's more bullish if we don't convert, meaning that it doesn't put the liquidity into the pool to make that amount buyable or tradable.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So, it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how this works out. It'll be interesting to follow along. Yeah. He seems to be very honest about the thought process here. There was one of the posts inside of there was talking about how come the rarity of a DGOD or a UT doesn't impact the conversion rate. He's saying the existing model of NFTs is communist. Floor price, by definition, optimizes for the lowest common denominator. The biggest narrative NFTs had in 2024 was airdrops. It has become handout culture on steroids. What's more corrosive is the impact this has on the culture. It breeds entitlement and laziness. Of course, NFTs will die if the dominant culture is complaining about whatever happens. Who wants to join that? Even the idea of rewarding OGs, it's backwards. The best reward for OGs is growth. This is kind of what you were saying. Why continue to reward people simply for existing? If you're going to reward anyone, shouldn't it be the most productive members? So even if we did anything related to rarity, people would find a way to complain. No, there are no extra tokens for rarity. It's too complicated. It sacrifices simplicity. My response to anyone upset about rarity is to buy more DGOD and make up the difference. Seriously, if you believe then you know the best course of action.
There it is.
Now let's focus on growth. So
I don't deny that he's a good builder. Like, obviously, he's a good builder, but let's build the community more. You know what I mean? Let's
Yeah.
focus on the community. It's like one of those things that you ever seen that Dave Chappelle stand-up comedy that he's like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't remember what it was, but he was like,
you know what I mean?
It's like one of those things. Like when you think about Frank, he's like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Someone has to try new things because that's how we get new things. That's how we progress as a community. So he seems to be really involved. He's got his hands involved in everything that happens with all of his communities. And again, maybe it's for better or worse. We will see what the outcome is, but we'll follow along. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, I got some other positive news about NFTs before we jump into crypto news. So this was a post from @Steve K Bark. Steve STEVE K Bark. It says Web3 is growing, but not for the reasons you think. In a week, we've seen Azuki drop anime.com, which is true. They've somehow acquired anime.com. Doodles releases a film at a major film festival. Claynosaurs announced a game with a big studio, and Bored Ape Yacht Club releases Dookie Dash. Know what we didn't hear? Floor price talk. Instead, people talked about the product. This represents a massive shift from the last cycle. In 2021, when an NFT company dropped an announcement or an announcement of an announcement, people immediately checked how it impacted the floor price. Oftentimes, community members would judge the success of an activation, product, or event based on how much it drove up the floor price. People wanted everything to move the needle, price go up, and by that they meant price go up, prop up the price. It was so backwards that people would regularly say utility and delivering products was a bad thing for NFT companies. Hype was more important. All sizzle, no steak. A couple of years and one traumatizing bear market later, the people who stuck around are here for community, fandom, and innovation. And the teams who built through the bear are coming out the other side strong. It's happening, y'all. Onward we go, Web3. So I do like this take that, these...
Yeah, I like that.
There's obviously not a lot of names listed here. There's probably more NFT, projects than we could even count at this point. But it's nice to know that the ones who stuck it out are going to be doing something. There's so many who are still around who didn't do anything, right? They took the money and they just kind of stopped. So it is nice to see things moving. And again, these should all have some sort of positive connotation behind them to help push the NFT space in a good direction. The Web3, the gaming, whatever it is, in a good direction. So I'm excited to see what other companies have rolling out the next wave of these sort of announcements. And I think we're going to see all these things in pop culture outside of the crypto sphere in the very near future. You have any good news to share?
Nope. Bro, I'm trying to stay afloat here. All right.
I know you are. I wanted to just update from a story we touched on a couple of weeks ago, two episodes ago, from OpenSea. This was in response to the Wells notice they received. So this announcement is from this week. Taking a stand for a better internet continued by Devin Finzer. So this is from September 17th. Rising tides lift all boats. We recently pledged $5 million to help cover legal fees for NFT artists and developers who receive a Wells notice from the SEC. Today, we're pleased to announce we've taken a step further by joining the Creator League Defense Fund, spearheaded by Stand With Crypto. This initiative brings industry leaders together to provide crucial legal consultation and support for artists and creators. Alongside OpenSea, A16Z Crypto has also pledged $1 million to aid in this effort. These funds will allow Stand With Crypto to offer legal expertise from Cooley LLP, Fenwick and West LLP, Goodwin Procter LLP, and Latham and Watkins to help creators structure their NFT projects while also advising those who may be facing potential regulatory scrutiny. I feel like this, structure their NFT project came to mind when you and I have talked about our not lottery a few times over. So
yeah, that's true. Hey, can you play the Saints video again?
Play the Saints video again. Let's see if we have it.
I fucking love that video, dude.
We got it.
Hold on. 2, 3. Velociraptor. Favorite non-pornographic magazine to masturbate to. Good Housekeeping. if you were a chick,
It is so good.
one guy you would sleep with. John Stamos. What? We just become best friends? Yep. You want to go do karate in the garage?
It is so good. I think I'm gonna get so drunk today. I'm gonna keep watching it over and over again.
If you were to make a follow-up reel to this, what movie would you use to take quotes from? And kind of
that's
reenact?
hard. I will probably use that new. It's not new. That Kevin Hart and what's his name movie that came out not that long ago. That
The one
like
you
best
dissed?
friends.
The one
It's
you
on
don't
Netflix.
like?
No, what do you mean I don't like it?
The one about NFTs?
No. The one about no. That movie sucked. But
See?
no. It's with him and what's his name? Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
That's the movie.
Yeah, it's him and Kevin. They're like best friends. You haven't seen it?
Yeah. It's filmed in Bayonne.
Was it?
Isn't that the one we're talking about?
I
No.
don't know.
No, that's
I
not
don't know what you're talking about.
I think you're thinking of something else.
You know what?
You're confusing
You know what,
two
Kevin?
movies.
Say Frank. Say Frank. Just say Frank.
Frank.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be a thing.
It's gonna be a thing.
Every time someone says Frank to me, I'm gonna be like, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
This is Frank. You know what I mean?
I think
You're frozen.
I got one more
Yeah, you're frozen. You suck.
story here for you.
Why are you
Give me
frozen?
a Wheel of Death here.
Yeah, you're frozen. I could hear you, but you're frozen.
Oof.
There you go. You're back. You're back.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, we're back.
Yeah, you're back.
Oh boy. Oh boy, this computer is getting a little too old. I need Rebel Ants to sponsor a new laptop. That's what we need.
Hey, couple
We
of
are now
shout outs.
accepting donations. Everyone can send ETH.
Accepting donations
All right.
now.
We are accepting donations. Send your monies over to pricegoup.eth so I can feed my family.
Is that your name on the thing?
That's my wallet. I own pricegoup.eth. We've talked about this. We did a whole segment
Have we?
on
I don't
buying it.
remember right now.
That's right. Look, here's what we're going to do. We are going to give you the stage, and we're going to put you up there.
No, don't put me up here.
Go ahead.
No.
Give your shout-outs.
No. Bring me back down.
Give your shout-outs.
Bring me back down. What is that? Japan's largest electricity?
No. Go ahead. Give your shout-outs.
No, I just wanted to give a shout out to my main man, KC, for supporting and guiding us in certain situations. A couple of shout outs, actually. A couple of shout outs. Side Project for not giving up on our Pepe and continuing to build. Who else? Martech for bringing that positive energy into Web3. Hans, this guy Hans, for being super supportive of many projects and giving them life. Like, Hans is always buying projects out there like crazy. Shout out to all my Saints family out there: Sola, Cygenes, Retro, Vanishing, NC Brett, and there's so many more out there that I'm missing. I love those guys, and obviously my new family, the Jirasan, the Plague NFT, and the General and Undead guys. Like, those guys are solid communities, and I'm gonna keep buying those and supporting those guys. That's it. My shout outs end there, bro.
Hey, that was great. Very inspiring.
Shout out to Kevin Levine.
Woo woo.
For not buying any of the NFTs that I keep telling him to buy.
No, I don't do that. I don't buy NFTs anymore.
You suck. You know, go.
I'm retired from the game.
You're not retired.
I'm retired from the NFT game. So let me hit you with one more story, and then we can let you go pass out drunk in the pool.
No, I got to go to a beach party actually tonight.
Oh, beach party. All right, Japan's largest electricity company to mine Bitcoin with renewable energy. This is an article from Watcher.guru. Why did it take us so long to mine Bitcoin with renewable energy, huh?
That's very interesting. Well, this guy in El Salvador is doing it through a volcano, isn't he?
I did not know that, but now I'm excited,
yes.
And I will look into that.
Yeah, he's doing it through a volcano.
I always wanted to work with a volcano and crypto, combine them together.
Dude, we should go to El Salvador and go to Bitcoin City.
I might go next year. A little family trip.
You know what? I'm probably going to go.
Okay. In what is yet another sign of the increased relevance of cryptocurrencies, the largest electricity company in Japan, Tokyo Electric Power Company, TEPCO, is set to mine Bitcoin using renewable energy. Indeed, a TEPCO subsidiary is looking to grow BTC using green power. Although last month has been tough for Bitcoin's price, its overall importance hasn't diminished. Moreover, companies are still looking for avenues of exposure to the leading cryptocurrency. These kind of developments should be huge for the industry's growth in the long term. Mining remains a vital component of cryptocurrencies. For Bitcoin, the practice is invaluable. It is the immensely complicated process that specified engineers undergo to create new BTCs that enter circulation. Although they are important, they are also energy intensive. So we know that's been one of the biggest, pieces of pushback about Bitcoin is that it's not good for the environment. So, you solve that. What else they got? What do they got next, huh?
Yeah, I don't
What's
know.
the next thing to shit on Bitcoin for? Is it, because people buy drugs with Bitcoin, even though they don't buy drugs with cash? Is that the thing? Bunch of hypocrites. Come on. I need a politician to fix this.
That's your boy Gary Gensler.
Gary Gensler. Yeah, he's been great. He's been a great help to everything.
He's been on under the radar a lot lately.
All right,
Gary Gensler. You know what I mean? That's another one.
Another, you know what I mean kind of guy.
That's another, you know what I mean kind of guy.
You know what I mean? Listen, thanks to everyone who's been watching with us. Make sure you hit the like button or the retweet button, whichever platform is your platform of choice. You can also listen to us on Spotify. So do that. Go find us.
Spotify, Apple, Amazon. We're like on all of them.
Yeah, join us next week. Are we going to do this next week?
We're like ants at Kevin's summer barbecue party.
Taking over a summer barbecue. Hit the like button, go to rebelants.io, do yourself a favor, get some art, and drop your address in the tweet from Rebel Ants.
Drop your address. I'm going to do those airdrops tonight.
We're going to airdrop tonight.
At some point tonight, if I don't get too wasted.
At some point tonight, if Miguel doesn't kill himself from alcohol poisoning.
if I don't airdrop tonight, I'll airdrop tomorrow morning. That's a promise.
If you die, do you want me to continue the show?
Why would I die?
Just in general.
Why are you so dramatic?
Let's say you died in a plane crash. Would you want me to continue the show?
Yes, of course.
That sounds like a lot of work. Okay.
Salute.
I'm on it. Hey, cheers. Enjoy your bottle. Enjoy your pool. Enjoy your beach party. And let's talk again next week.
All right.
And do me a favor when you get a chance. Fuck off.
Know what I mean?
Know what I mean? All right. Peace out.
Later.